All right, so get this. Today we're diving into something uh, pretty wild.
Oh, yeah.
The idea that ancient myths could be like a secret message, encoded in the actual Earth, like visible from space.
I know. That's a new one. I like it.
Right. So we're talking about this researcher, Bradley Couch,
Oh, I've heard of him. Yeah.
and his project is called Heaven and Earth
As
as Above, so Below.
catching breath.
Super catchy. And it's this interactive map, but the hypothesis behind it is really bold.
Okay, I'm listening.
What if, like way back, before any floods or anything, there was this civilization, right? Super advanced technologically.
Like way ahead of us.
Oh, yeah. And they were trying to communicate with us, future generations,
Yeah. Wow.
using, get this, the Earth's topography.
Okay, hold on. As above, so below. We've all heard that.
Right, exactly.
But how's that connect to, like, myths and a message on Earth?
So Couch thinks, and this is where it gets cool, that the constellations, right, the ones we see at night,
Yeah.
they might be mirrored on the seafloor, like the land masses under the ocean.
Whoa. So it's like they used the Earth as a giant, a canvas?
Exactly, like a canvas
Yeah.
to tell their stories.
That's wild. So what kind of stories? Spill the beans.
We're talking like the Zodiac, Jonah and the whale, even the 10 avatars of Vishnu, all laid out, using the Earth itself.
Wait, hold on. So they're not just random, these figures. They're like in order.
You got it in a logical order, following those ancient myths.
So it's like a whole story interconnected.
Exactly. And because it's so deliberate, it makes Couch's theory even stronger, that it's a message.
Okay, you've got my attention. Let's start with, I guess, the Zodiac.
Classic, right?
Yeah, the most famous as above, so below example.
Literally.
So Couch's map, it shows the Zodiac constellations, but on the ocean floor,
I'm picturing it. Keep going.
we can see like Virgo, Libra, even Scorpius.
All in order.
Most of them, yeah. But here's the twist.
I was wondering when the twist was coming.
Gemini, it's missing?
Missing from its spot.
Yeah, and this is where Couch gets even more interesting. He brings in the story of Jonah,
Jonah and the whale.
the one and only. Now, how does that relate to a constellation? That's the question, right?
All ears.
It's all about symbols and duality. So Jonah's in the whale's belly,
Right.
and then there's this idea of the Son of Man being in the heart of the earth,
Okay.
both trapped, kind of a death and rebirth theme, inside something else.
Ah, I see.
So Couch says maybe this twin motif, because there are two, right?
Right.
Maybe that explains why Gemini's missing.
So Jonah and the Son of Man, they're like the twins of Gemini.
You got it. It's not just shapes on the seafloor, it's the stories they tell.
And how they're connected. Man, this is already blowing my mind.
Right, and that connection, that's key to Couch's whole hypothesis. It spans, like, millennia, cultures, mythologies, it's all woven in.
This is insane. But before we go further,
Yeah.
how does he even use the topography to, like, make these figures?
He doesn't just draw lines, it's way more subtle.
Okay, good.
It's the natural shapes, like ridges, trenches, even some marine life, to outline them.
So the landscape itself guides the artwork.
Exactly. It's like nature's giving the ingredients and Couch is the chef, bringing out the story.
It's like those rock formations that look like faces, but giant and underwater. This is crazy. All right, so we've got Zodiac, Secret Gemini, what else?
Let's talk about the 10 avatars of Vishnu. Each one's a different aspect of this Hindu god.
Okay, I'm ready. Which ones are like the stars of this seafloor show?
Well, there's Varaha, the boar. He lifts the earth up from the ocean with his tusks.
I vaguely remember that one.
Couch thinks it might symbolize preserving knowledge after some disaster like the flood.
Makes sense.
Then there's Narasimha, the man-lion. He's all about overcoming obstacles.
I like him already.
And of course, Vamana, the dwarf who takes these huge steps.
3, right.
Earth, heaven, and then this demon king's head. It's about balance, even the smallest can do big things.
These stories are so powerful, even today, especially seeing them this way.
Right. And by connecting them to as above, so below, Couch adds this whole other layer of meaning.
It's not just the story, it's how it reflects something bigger, cosmic.
Exactly.
So Zodiac, hidden Gemini, symbolic avatars, it's like this huge tapestry woven on the earth.
You're getting it. It's interconnectedness, the placement, how they interact with the land itself. It's all designed.
Okay, this is blowing my mind. And could this design, answer some historical questions too?
Absolutely. Take the Dravidians, ancient people in India.
Yeah.
Some think they migrated there, brought their beliefs with them.
Okay.
Couch's map, get this, shows Hindu gods and goddesses, but in the Caucasus.
Wait, isn't that near Iran? where the Aryans were.
Exactly.
So what does that mean?
Maybe those deities originated elsewhere, brought to India later.
Supporting the migration theory.
Yeah, like they carried their gods encoded in the landscape itself.
So we're answering a historical debate with the Earth itself? This is unbelievable. But hold on, we've only seen a bit of the ocean floor.
That's where Seabed 2030 comes in.
Remind me what that is.
It's this project to map the whole ocean floor. By 2030, imagine if they succeed.
Oh man, I'm getting chills. What could we find?
Couch's map is already amazing with just a small portion.
Right.
A complete map. Who knows how many stories are hidden down there?
Okay, I can't wait to hear more. What else can we expect on this deep dive?
Next, we'll look at how Couch uses the topography, the specific features, to bring those myths to life. There are some truly incredible examples, so creative.
I'm hooked. Listeners, see with us, this is just the beginning.
So we know Couch's map shows these crazy connections between myths and the Earth, right?
Yeah, it's wild.
But what's even cooler is how the land itself, the shapes, they kind of guide the artwork.
I'm all about this. But how does that work? It's not like carvings or something under the ocean.
No, much more subtle. It's all about the natural contours, the ridges, the trenches. He uses those to make the outlines of the figures.
So it's like he's using the landscape as his canvas.
Exactly, like nature is giving him the materials, and he's bringing out the story.
Like those rock formations that look like faces, but huge underwater.
Exactly. It's like nature is giving the ingredients, and Couch is the chef, bringing out the story.
Okay, I can kind of picture it. Give me an example, like a really good one.
Okay, check this out. Delphinus, the dolphin constellation.
Yeah, I know that one.
Couch uses a specific type of orca off of the coast of Spain to show it on the map.
Wait, he's using real animals?
Real marine life, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just any orca. This species, its shape, it matches the constellation so well.
And orcas, they're already symbolic in a lot of cultures.
Right. It has a whole other layer.
It's like these perfect little moments where the land and the myth just click together.
Exactly. And Couch, he pays attention to those details. It's not random, vague shapes,
It's precise. It's got to fit the story.
You got it. It's like one of those magic eye pictures.
Oh, I love those. You got to stare just right.
And then boom, you see it.
But in this case, the picture is our ancient past.
Perfect analogy. It's about seeing the world differently, connecting to that past.
Okay, I need more. What else is there? Like really mind-blowing stuff.
Okay, prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Michelangelo's Jonah.
Wait, like the Michelangelo, the sculpture.
That one. And Couch puts it on the mid-Atlantic ridge, of all places.
Hi there.
It mirrors Jonah's journey, through the decks.
Oh, the symbolism, that's heavy, man.
Right. Then there's Ganesha, the Hindu god.
Elephant head, right.
You know it. But Couch doesn't just show the head. He uses the seafloor to show, the axe, the broken tusk.
Wow, the detail.
Even the lattice, those little sweet treats.
Hold on, lattice. Like under the ocean?
Not literally, but the shapes, the formations, they look just like them.
Okay, this is too much. My brain is melting. But seriously, what does it all mean?
That's the big question, right? I think it's about stories, how powerful they are, and us trying to figure out where we fit in.
Like our place in the universe?
Yeah, and these myths, they've been around forever. They shape cultures, beliefs, everything.
We're part of this huge conversation across time and space.
Exactly. And maybe, if Couch is right, these myths are clues.
Clues to what?
Lost civilizations, our past, maybe even our future. It's kind of humbling, don't you think?
It is. It really is. It makes you wonder what messages we're leaving behind for the future, right?
Intentionally or not, yeah. What will they think of our stories, our art?
Big questions. And that's what's cool about Couch's work. It makes you think about the past and the future.
He doesn't give all the answers, but he gets you asking.
Speaking of which, our listeners are going to want to see this map for themselves.
Of course. It's online, knownworld.net. Go explore, zoom in, see what you think.
Yeah. You might even come up with your own theories. Isn't that the best part of history?
Totally. It's not just about the answers, it's about the new questions.
So true. Now, there's one more thing about Couch's work that's got me thinking about ancient civilizations and technology.
Ah, yes. Kalki, the final avatar of Vishnu. This is where it gets really good. So Kalki, right, he's usually shown as this warrior on a white horse with a flaming sword.
Yeah, classic hero vibes.
He comes at the end of, this dark age, the Kali Yuga.
To start anew?
Yeah.
Good one.
Exactly, a golden age. But here's the thing.
Hit me with it.
Some old texts, they call Kalki a Yantra Manava.
Yantra what now?
It means machine man.
A machine man. Okay, now that's interesting. Like if you're sending a message to the future, From space?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that stand out?
Right. You definitely notice that coming down from the sky. It makes you wonder, what did they know back then?
About technology, yeah. Did they have advanced stuff we don't even know about?
Maybe they were trying to tell us something about that, about what they could do.
Like breadcrumbs, leading us to, I don't know, some bigger truth.
That's what Couch's work does so well. He doesn't give you answers. He makes you ask questions, think differently.
This whole thing is just, wow. It's inspiring, but also kind of humbling, right?
Totally. It's like we think we're so advanced, but these ancient myths might hold clues about, well, everything.
The past, the future, maybe even how the universe works.
It makes you realize we're just a small part of something way bigger, connected to everyone who came before and everyone who'll come after.
Through stories. That's powerful. So, listeners, if you're feeling even a little bit of what I'm feeling right now,
That sense of wonder, yeah.
you got to check out Couch's map.
It's at knownworld.net. Go explore it. Zoom in, see what you find.
You might even discover something that changes how you see the world. That's what a good deep dive does.
It opens your mind, makes you want to keep exploring.
And to never stop asking questions. So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through ancient myths, secret messages, and the power of stories that last through time.
And who knows what other secrets are out there waiting to be discovered.
Until next time, keep those minds curious, and we'll see you on our next deep dive.